Real excited to get the season underway next week, play at Sylvania. I know most of the time boys and girls start at the same time, but as somebody already said, our football team is doing exceptionally well. We look for them to go very, very deep into the playoffs, and Coach Smith and myself decided we were going to go ahead and open up early, and hopefully we'll go over there and have a good showing.
How much experience you got back from last year? What do you got back as far as returning starters?
Well, the two young ladies next to me, Brooks and Ayers, they both started last year. One alternated a little bit, Sarah Posey. So we've got basically 3 of the 5 starters back. 18-10 last year, pretty good record. But we got a long ways to go this year. A lot of good mix there. We're going to have a total of about 12 players. We did lose one earlier in volleyball season. She tore ACL, so she'll be gone for the year. So the rest of the girls are going to have to take up some of that slack.
When I think of Fyffe girls basketball, I think about a team that runs and guns, a lot of pressing. And that's something Coach Cochran always did when he was there. Is that what she expecting you guys this year, or something different this year?
We'll probably go along a lot of those same things that we've done in the past. We're fortunate that we're going to have about 11 kids, and most of them, everybody can play. I think depth is going to be one of our big advantages. We're going to try to get it up and down the court. We did that a lot at the beginning last year, and we were pretty successful with it. So that's in the mix.
Okay. Talk about the 2 young ladies by your side there and what you expect out of each of them this winter.
Well, Brooks over here to my right, she was a starter last year, and she averaged probably between 8 and 10 points and probably between 7 and 10 rebounds last year. Experience, one of the most improved young ladies I've ever seen from when she first started playing basketball. She works hard. We're going to have to up those stats a little bit this year. We need her up there between 15 and 20, and probably between 10 and 12 rebounds would really, really make our team a lot better. And then Ayers to my left, she's one of our perimeter players. She shoots the ball very well, and she's going to have to provide a lot of scoring. We lost 2 guards last year, Caden Crosby and Elizabeth Townsend, that provided a lot of our scoring from the perimeter. And so I hope that Ayers is going to be one of those guards that's going to fill that void.
I mean, that's Casey. Casey kind of just threw a challenge down for you right there. Talk about that. Do you feel like you can up your production from last year?
Well, he's been saying that to me since last year, basically. So I'm kind of used to it. He knows that I need a challenge, and sometimes he makes me mad, and he knows that motivates me. So I'm up for it.
18 and 10, pretty good year last year, but I know you guys didn't go as far as you'd have liked. What do you all have to do as a team to improve on what you did last year?
I just think we got to work together better, and I think we have a team this year that has good chemistry, and I think we'll have a lot of equal scoring around there.
Kendra, let me ask you. Coach Bell just talked about that they need you to be an outside threat for the team. You knock some shots down. Are you comfortable with that role? Is that something that you feel fits your skill set?
Yes, I think I'm very good at shooting. I always work hard in the gym, so.
Okay. So, obviously, as long as I've covered Fyffe Girls, defense has always been a big thing. Talk about how this team's going to be defensively. Can you all be good on that end of the court?
Yes, we've always been good at defense. That's probably one of our strongest things. So we always work hard on defense, too. We're good at press, too. That's where we get most of our points.
Okay. Coach Bell, last question I have for you. Talk about the area this year, what you expect out of the area.
Well, I think the area is going to be really strong, just like it was last year. North Sand, they're going to have everybody back except the Brick girl. They had a really good JV team. Our JV only lost 2 games last year, and unfortunately, they were both to North Sand Mountain. So that's the #1 team to beat. Section with a new coach, we'll just have to see what they're going to have. Ider's got a new coach, one of my friends, Coach McMahon. We went to college together. Super guy. I look for their program to be vastly improved this year. and Asbury. Asbury will be better, I think. As far as the county goes, I think the best teams in the county this year are probably going to be Geraldine. They were very good last year. I think Collinsville won the county last year. They graduated heavy, but Coach Tiermore does a really, really good job. Like I said, we look forward to getting things started. And like I said, I know Coach Smith at Sylvania, he's got a lot of his players back. He's got 2 really, really good guards that gave us a lot of problems last year. So, like I said, we've got our work cut out for it. But like I said, I think the kids are excited to get things going, practicing against yourself. Eventually, you want to practice against new people, and that's for us being able to play next week, and then we'll all go, or several teams from this area is going to go to a Thanksgiving tournament up at Cherokee County. That'll give us about 2 weeks to prepare for those teams, kind of see what we need to do a little better job on.
Coach, good morning.
Good morning.
Following Coach Cochran and being at Fyffe, you've coached on, we'll say spectrum, but Plainview and now Fyffe. Following a coach like that, can you tell us a little bit about that, and then also the difference of what's it like at Fyffe, the intensity level, the commitment, if it's any different, and how?
Well, following Coach Cochran is, I was very fortunate to work with him for 3 or 4 years. He's super, great coach, great guy. When you think of Fyffe, you think of, football, girls basketball, boys basketball. I mean, athletics are very, very important. Coach Cochran was probably the first and the best, one of the best coaches to ever come out of this area. Several state championships. Expectations are high at Fyffe. We're fortunate. Got a lot of kids participating in the program. Got a brand new gym, great facility. Like I said, like I've told these young ladies, we don't have any excuses. I mean, we've got everything we need. We just got to put our heart and soul into it and work to get better and achieve our goals. And one of our goals that we set forth last year that we didn't attain was we wanted to get to Jacksonville. It's been a while since Fyffe's been to Jacksonville, and that's something we really want to strive to do this year. And as far as coaching in other places in the county, like I said, I had some good years up here at Plainview. We had a good run. I think when you were in school, we made a run to the Final Four, and like I said, that's something I'll never forget. Those kids there, they were committed to what we did. That's the thing. I've been fortunate to coach good players. Coaches can say whatever they want to, but if you don't have good kids and good players, it don't matter how great a coach you are, you're still not going to be very successful.
As far as youth goes, I'm not sure how much you're looking to play youth this year, but do you have any 8th graders, 9th graders that are going to come up and be part?
Probably not. We have a very heavy-based junior class. Out of our 12 players that's going to be on the varsity, 9 of them are juniors. And that's with a few people that decided they didn't want to be with us anymore and transferred to other places. And, that was their decision. So, might move a couple of 10th graders up at the end of the season. But like I said, we've got, our 11 out of our 12, like I said, one girl's torn her ACL, so she's done for the year. But I think all 11 of our players can play. May be hard to rotate people in and out. That may be one of the hardest things I have to do this year is to get people in. So again, like I told Lou earlier, we're probably going to be a little up tempo this year.
So it's almost, I guess it can be a double-edged sword, but it's a good problem to have. The Fyffe fan base, it's kind of well known around here as far as girls basketball goes. Is it a help or is it a hindrance how interested they are in basketball?
Well, for the most part, it's a help. Now on game nights when they start heckling the referees, some of them that's probably not a good help there. But the parents, they've been great to me. They whatever we need that the Tip-Off Club provides for us. New gym, like I said, new gym and everything that we're going to have up there, and all the different hopefully Sand Mountain tournament which we're going to host up there, part of it anyway. You know, the parents and the fans, they do love basketball. We just want to keep them interested a little bit longer than we did last year. That's our goal.
And for the two players, I ended up with a Fyffe basketball player, and still goes back and forth. Anyone on the schedule stand out to you? Does playing you the game as far as just not really basketball level, but as far as just pure rivalry? Does that stand out to you, or is it someone else?
Well, I mean, Plainview has always been a rival, but I think this year it's definitely section, because we've had some people leave us from Fyffe and choose to go there. So that's really a rivalry for us this year, I think.
Well, I agree. I'm really excited to play section. That's probably our biggest rivalry.
Yes.
One thing I noticed right out of the gate was for the girls, the coach is obviously laying a lot of weight on you guys' shoulders. So trust is obviously something that he has in you guys. Do you guys equally trust him? Is that something that you guys just without question?
Yeah, I think both of us, I think we trust him, and I think we believe in him and his coaching ability.
Well, like he pushes us every day on the court, so we should get back to him and play hard in our games.
Ayers, this question is for you. Let's think Sylvania stepped out. Now you guys have got them first on the schedule. Was it weird being in the same room with them? A little bit of competitiveness. I mean, do you feel the tension already? I mean, is basketball something that you really wanted to? Did you feel kind of an edge with them in the room? Was it?
Well, I didn't really, but I'm so excited for this season to start, so I'm excited to get to play them next week.